what you made. This one, yeah. You just get a shorter. I'm gonna do it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so. Yeah. Need a bit.
Oh. Say hi.
This door. Sounds silly. Hello.
What's wrong, ma'am?
I got period. The red bitch is here.
You're not feeling very well.
No, it usually pass. It usually will pass. But it's just like when it's happening, it's the worst.
I'm sorry. We will try and finish up early today.
Okay.
We might actually have to finish early anyway because we don't know how the tech part's gonna go. What time is it actually? Charlie's. Okay, let's get home, have some lunch. By the time we've done that,
It'll be time for Charlie.
time for Charlie.
Charlie! During lockdown. Hello. You like my hair?
I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Give us a 12.
Hey.
Cute. Cute.
Thank you. Thank you. Wait, I'm sure what we look like. Edna.
Edna.
Edna from Incredibles.
I think I know that name.
Go to hell for this. How rude.
Hey, orange head. Ah, funny. So, catch up.
Yeah.
Romance me, darling.
Like the dim lit. No lights.
Should you light a candle?
What candle? You have to have a candle to light. I should know. Do you have a candle?
I should have brought mine. I'll let you got me.
Oh yes, and then put them around the room. Okay. Yeah.
Good job, buddy. So what is this stuff in there?
Banana. Little black thing. Banana.
Oh, it's actually...
The banana things.
So,
Safari cannot handle Pacha.
so
silly.
noted. So, first thing, Lloyd, technically first, he's received one package. He's now, the other one has been dispatched. So he'll be up our list soon. Y-Fit, his first order's been, like, he's got one order but it was sent separately.
So my fit.
Mark. Yeah. So he's receiving his first batch and his next one will be
And a little pin. USB please. Yeah. What was he having again?
the hoodies.
Yeah.
But he had 100, 50 black, 50 in that creamy colour.
Oh yeah, I remember him now.
But Andy made a mistake in the embroidery and done white embroidery.
Oh yeah,
instead
we've
of the
got
black.
to redo the whole batch.
So we've got to redo the whole batch.
Oh, Andy.
Then we've got which is all in production. We're currently having issues with his artwork on the socks because his artwork is in italic. When for jacquard socks you need the artwork to be quite straight because the italic it sort of, it's like it will look pixelated.
Even it's embroidered.
It's not embroidered, it's
It's
jacquard, so it's woven inside
Okay.
or knitted together, whatever the correct terminology is.
Here.
It is chilly. So we're sorting that out. Talking of new words, guess what word? I mean, it's not word, but meaning behind the word.
Okay.
If I'm feeling a bit meh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say I'm feeling the italic. Good.
I like that. I'm gonna get the italic. Just not quite. Not quite there.
Very italic.
So that people will be like, is that bad?
That's gonna be the new lingo. Feeling italic, are we?
Like, very much so. Italic and cursive. So
then
sleeve shortened
shortened by 2.5.
Interesting.
And then on the card, we'll do that as well, so that obviously the toile is accurate. I just want us to not forget that, because that's the easy one to forget, because she said it last minute.
Yeah.
Felicia, she sent over her logo yesterday, so we're ready to go ahead with the tech pack.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to discuss with Victor the patterns, QC the patterns, and all that jazz.
Mm-hmm.
Debbie, you're doing now. Second toile.
Yeah, I'm just gonna unpick that one and just cut out two of my fronts. And the sleeve.
The sleeve, yeah. I mean, technically you can just trim it down.
And use the same cuff size.
Yeah,
Yes.
could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Good way of saving fabric.
Yeah.
Did anything else change? Do you know, I need to double check that neck actually.
It might be fine if I put it the right way around.
Okay. Okay. But if we can try and sort that before you actually make it.
I'll make it up and then we're gonna trim it down on the toile.
Okay.
Just
Okay, cool.
accordingly.
Don't do it on the overlock. I'll just make sure it's
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Alani needs to be complete by Friday. I've done the tech pack. Just need to do an amendment to his patterns. Not amendment, sorry.
When does Debbie need to be done by Friday?
Debbie doesn't have a deadline. This one's actually priority.
Okay, let's do this one today then. First. And then do
That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, and then Debbie's. And then we will schedule a fitting next week for Debbie. I need to ask her availability.
Yeah.
She's not going to go ahead with the bibs.
Yeah, okay, what's she doing?
Because, I mean, as
It's a bit expensive.
yeah, it's too expensive.
Yeah.
It means she's going to have to sell it all for quite a lot of money.
Yeah.
But I mean, so then what, is she just going to use I guess she's just going to use the
Colours.
colours.
So I was like, she's gonna have to have like a slightly higher neck then so it can
This is why I was like, we might need to go higher. Let's edit it before we cut it and just go high and then we can trim away. Let's just add an inch around the whole neck
Okay.
and then we'll go from there.
And then don't patch it when we're done.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So let's do that for that.
Keeping this, might as well open the little thing.
Urban Noir gave them the final prices yesterday.
Did they bitch about it? Take that.
Crap!
No filter whatsoever.
0. Oh, good. No, they didn't.
Good.
But what they want to do is go for the original fabric.
The one from Japan?
Korea.
Korea. I was like, no. You gotta ship it. It's gonna cost more now.
Yeah.
Well,
So that's what.
I mean, sometimes you can't compromise on quality, so.
Yeah, exactly. But also, well, they just need to figure out how much they're gonna sell for.
How much are they to make each? Also, I was thinking of like putting that up for sale. Not that jumpsuit, but to say if people 6 foot are interested.
What? The shell?
That's pretty. No, the jumpsuit. The one I'm making. They're quite
Okay.
cheap to make, aren't they? For what it is.
This is the best price they're gonna get. Obviously,
Yeah.
I know that. So whether they was gonna argue about this price or not.
Well, Andy was saying less, wasn't there before? If we told him to go higher.
Yeah. Because what we're not gonna do is use and abuse our service.
Yeah.
This is a hard style. Andy's being nice. First of all.
And they're paying way less to what they were paying for the samples anyway.
Yeah, for us to do it, yeah.
Maybe that's why they were like.
And this is all inclusive.
Yeah, so I feel like that's why they were easy on the. Okay, that's fine.
Well, they don't know much, do they? But obviously, when I present prices to people, I know what
What it is.
I'm against.
Yeah.
That's a good price.
That is a
Whether
good
they
price.
see it or not, that's a really good price. No one is gonna do a down jacket
Yeah.
with so little quantity for that price.
How many are they getting of each colour?
So first they're doing 3 samples, and then they're going to be doing ordering 7 of each style at a time, and they've got an option to have them in various sizes. There could be any 4 sizes, and there's 5 colours. They got a pretty
Wow.
sweet deal, because Andy could be like, no, 1 colour. If you're ordering 7.
He really compromised a lot.
He really did. So that's what pisses me off. People are ungrateful about
Mm-hmm.
when I've really tried to push for something that someone doesn't do, but they're doing it just for me.
And then they're trying to bitch about it.
Yeah.
Well done, Evanua. I'm not bitching about it.
So I need to speak to London Trimmings today about their zips to see what colours tape we can get
Oh, okay.
to match each colour of whatever colours
Damn.
they would go for.
And then we're gonna ship it to China.
And then we gotta ship it.
Andy has it.
He doesn't have.
Really?
No, they've actually gone back to YKK.
But what about all those reviews they have?
Did they have reviews?
Oh, I mean
The pullers.
Yeah.
The pullers fits on YKK.
Okay.
Not actually really, so that was a mistake from the jump.
Right.
You asked why can't Andy do? Well, it's because I'm trying to. Basically, they're gonna need custom size zips also, so they all need trimming down and putting.
Oh.
And I don't want to give Andy that hassle.
So you wanna have them made
Pre-made here and then we ship them. That's a fee that they're just gonna have to fork out. I've put it in the notes as well that that's be an additional charge.
Mm-hmm.
But that wouldn't happen often because it's like you just send them back to 21 day if they're making.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Or send 50 if you're going to make orders in the future. So it could only happen once, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But also I want to get London Trimmings to change the pullers. I don't want to have to do that.
Yeah.
It's too.
Because
One,
they
it hurts.
They do it. They can shorten the fun there.
Just got to pay extra for it.
Excuse me. Yeah.
So then yeah. So then we can go ahead.
Nice.
And then we, finally go ahead. It's been a long time.
What was the profit on this?
For the jackets.
Cut. Yeah.
Every time they order, we're making that much.
Yeah, that's true.
And
then
if
they
we
might
can get
like,
loads of
orders.
Load of clients doing that, where the better they do, the better we do.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay, fine. We can put up with it now.
What else? embrace master and you're supposed to call it yesterday, but I didn't have a chance.
But, oh, to tell her to look for around manufacturer.
And she needs a refund, partial refund.
My plant is leaning.
Mm?
My plant is leaning away from the stick. It's a bigger stick.
Oh.
The umbrella plant.
And then I need to speak to Jerome about what he wants to do with the capes. So basically about 12 hours to make that.
If I was like consistent with it.
So let's put it into perspective. Imagine you actually charge for exactly how long it takes. Let's say you wanted to charge an hour. How much? You tell me.
25, let's say 25 an hour.
20. Okay. So let's work out the fabric first. So we've got a drill.
Yeah.
Let's say that's £7 a meter.
Mm-hmm.
We've got how many meters there? About 2.
About 2.
So let's
2.5 depending on how tall the person is.
So fabric £14.
Mm-hmm.
How much is the leather? Oh, you
Leather
pay
for free, I didn't buy
So
that.
let's say that would be about 20 pounds
For the skin.
the skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's say 20. And then you got a zip or anything.
No, I do not have buttons.
So, and let's say threads. Let's say £10 for buttons and threads. Buttons are expensive. I don't know why.
I know, right?
I'm glad I don't have to get to do them much. So fabric 14, 20, and then 10, which makes it £44. And then 20. It's 20 times 12. Did I say 12 hours?
Yeah, 12.
Yes.
Oh, well, you had a calculator in front of you on the computer this whole time. 20 times 12.
224?
I can't remember.
Double check. 20 times 12 equals 240. I wasn't a top set in maths, I promise.
I was in the second set, so I've got leeway.
So the total is 240 plus 44 is 288. No, 284. So technically, if you wanted to charge £20 an hour, 284 is what you should charge,
Yeah.
plus shipping if needed.
Uh-huh.
Who's going to pay that for a jumpsuit?
Exactly. I think 150 is reasonable. It's,
So then let's work backwards then.
yeah.
Let's say 150 minus the 44.
106.
106?
Yeah.
106 divided by 12.
Uh-huh.
Can't do that one, can you?
Oh, I know she wasn't thinking. I literally was not thinking. I was like, she's working it out.
12 equals £8.83.
That's like minimum wage. I mean,
You get paid more to work with me.
I know, right? I get paid more here than I get paid as well.
Yeah. You get paid the most with me. That's because you're worth it. And know that.
Oh, thank you. Oh my god.
I think that the stress.
I looked at my tax thing
Mm-hmm.
and I'm getting paid less than.
Is it?
That's what they've worked out for both jobs.
You don't think about it too much.
I know, I'm trying not to. Yesterday I was in a funk, I was just like, oh my god.
Mm-mm.
What happened? But then I was just like, feel the emotions, go through it.
Mm-hmm.
And then this morning I was like, no, let it go.
Mm-hmm.
And then not let it go. I was just like, you felt it, you stressed about it, I was gonna live it yesterday. And then gonna now just see as it
Live in the
is.
moment.
Yeah, because I'm just like, there's no point in me thinking about 3 months time.
Yeah.
Or like in the future.
So guys, the backstory is I've recently had a conversation with Tak regarding her role. Ooh. And I've had to put her on a 0-hour contract. I didn't record it because I wanted to give her privacy.
We're talking about it now.
We're talking about it now. Since she brought it up. Obviously it was a hard decision, but it's a decision that has to be made for the business now. It's shit, but she's still on payroll, and that means it.
And we hope Fellow kicks in.
And we hope Fellow kicks in very soon. And at this point, it means because she's still on payroll, it's flexible, so she can go from 0 hours to 8 to 16 to 21, whatever. We will climb up gradually, and basically this is what we have to do for now, until work starts to flow as usual. It's a bit shit, well, what can we do? The good thing is I've kept you in the loop since the start.
Oh yeah,
so it wasn't too much of a shock.
Complete transparency.
Yeah,
like that.
So it wasn't too much of a shock for her. So that was my saving grace. I also have good friends that gave me great advice to tell her straight away. Sooner rather than later. Just for the mental preparation and peace of mind. And it's not the end of the world, because if anything, this is the best position to be in. As in, like, this would be the worst it will be.
Oh yeah, like there's no way to go from here than up.
Yeah, exactly. So you still have a job and you're still going to have money come in. It's just we don't know how much money is going to come in. And I will always have work. Yes. Therefore, I will always need you.
Yes.
So this is the worst it will be. It can only go up from here.
Yeah. But it's just like, how do I get it out there? That's another question. How do I get people?
You have to start practicing on your social media.
Oh god, the way I hate.
We can show it in this.
I hate the progress in the camera. Yeah, let's do.
When we're doing the fittings, we'll start including it in this so that it sheds light on it.
No, it annoyed me. What? The fact that I didn't record me sewing it or cutting it.
I thought about it, then I forgot. I bought you a tripod for a reason.
I know. Like, I started in the evening. Mellow. Yeah, and then I just forgot about it, and then I forgot to put it on. On the next one, the next two pieces I'm making, I'll do that. But yeah. Hello, everybody. Hello. Yeah, but when we do the fitting, yeah, we'll take pictures.
Why don't you tell the people what you're trying to do?
I asked the universe to give me clarity on what I want to do. Now, I'm trying to design pieces that I would wear, and I'll just use myself as like a walking advertisement, basically.
The moose.
Yeah, and then I'll just if people want to buy it. Just trying to rack up a whole audience. Need to get in just like Instagram. How people, are willing to buy stuff. But like people have always like told me that they like my designs and I'm wearing it. But it's just a case of, are they gonna buy it as well? That's the question. It's one thing to like it, but you gotta buy it. Talking to you. Buy it. You. It looks weird how like close your finger gets to the camera. You.
Huge market, you know.
Women's, I feel like literally women's wear is just so untapped. Like it's so, people.
Do you know we would probably triple our income if we done women's, like properly.
Like menswear, I feel like people always go to menswear mainly because it's easier. They have simpler stuff.
Yeah, they do.
And with women's, I'm just like, women's...
There's too much going on. But, I mean, we will get into it fully later on, but right now the business isn't set up to do women's wear.
Yeah.
Or is that a reach? I don't know if that's a reach.
What?
To start doing women. whereas like Jed type stuff.
I feel like we need to be more established before we start doing that stuff.
Yeah,
Because that's
Longer
a
down
that's
the
a
line.
specific.
it is.
Not everyone wants jet cut type stuff.
They don't, but a lot of that is in my inbox, and I always turn it away.
Oh, so you get inquiries?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, well, I should lead with that.
The main thing about that is the access to fabrics.
Oh, that's true. Can Andy do it?
I mean, he can, but that needs to be something we discussed beforehand, because we would need to get a batch of swatch books,
I mean,
and because there's no point searching for things one by one.
yeah.
I mean, there is, but
What if he just
will
sends
slow
us
things down.
all the swatch books that he has for all fabrics?
because the market is huge.
I have to rank it
Many
up all the
suppliers
time.
do one fabric type thing.
Oh, okay.
So he from his point of view, it's just best if we
Get it
specific fabrics to get. Oh, it's best if we give him specific fabrics to get.
I feel like we should do it if we're getting inquiries. We should
I
entertain it.
just think not yet. Obviously we can do it, but we just can't do it efficiently. We'd have to charge people a bomb. Because it's not going to be the same, like one toile and then we're done, or two toiles and we're done. It's going to be a lot of fittings, unless we have a secure catalogue. So I wouldn't even entertain it until we had the catalogue in place.
But then,
I just think it's
want like a little slip dress. I don't like a one of those.
yeah.
camisoles.
I just don't want to go down that rabbit hole of spending a lot of time doing that when we've got orders that can give us quicker turnaround. You know.
Yeah.
I think this part of the business needs to be sorted first and easy for us.
I think we'd have to have another team member there.
For women's,
Yeah, if we want to do
Facts.
women's wear as well.
Facts.
Because obviously I want to do the women's.
Yeah,
We need to get another team member to do
Yeah.
the other stuff.
yeah,
And I just do the other stuff.
Yeah.
And stuff.
yeah. Facts.
So yeah. Okay, then we just need to pick up.
Yeah, it just needs to move quicker.
And then when we're stable, we then
I
entertain.
just wish I had a lump sum of money that I could just get a bit to just crack on with it. But
Soon?
as it stands, we soon. Hopefully. As it stands, we don't have a lot of profit in the. We don't have any profit in our profit account.
Right. Beautiful.
And that's what we were using to invest in the car.
I mean, business is
It's sad,
like
isn't
this.
it?
Yeah. There'll come a time when everything is just gonna flourish.
It will. It's just time.
Do you believe in the thing that if your palm is itchy, you're gonna either get money or lose money? Ever heard that?
Yeah, I have. It's never happened to me, so I don't know if I believe it.
It happens to me all the time, but I don't know if it's just coincidence. My grandma used to always say it to me all the time. I'm like, oh, grandma got an itchy palm. She's like, which one? And like, my right one. She's like, you're gonna get money. But usually my right palm itches.
What's considered losing money?
Losing money, you're gonna pay rent.
Oh, well, then that's
But you're losing.
not a good one.
No, but if it's outgoing money.
Yeah, but everyone's got outgoings.
Exactly, but sometimes it just happens.
No, it make more sense if it was like
Usually you have
I'm gonna
like,
lose
if
money,
I'm gonna...
like you lose a tenner in your purse,
No, I never. I don't usually lose money.
or there's been a fraud on your account.
Yeah, I know. I don't usually lose money like that. So my right palm always itches, usually sometimes.
And then receiving money is you found a tenner on the floor, or
But if money's gonna come in, I just take it as if money's gonna come in. Like usually before payday, my right palm will be itching, and I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. It's near payday.
show me the money.
But it's been itching. I was just like, it's not even near payday.
Oh, so
So
who are
I'm
you
just
about
like,
to get paid for?
Yeah, exactly. So,
When the OnlyFans.
oh yeah.
Show me your toes.
Stir my own fans.
It's
it's a lot of work being on OnlyFans though. That's the thing.
Yeah, I don't think it's as easy as people think.
No, it's just very time consuming.
You gotta get creative as well, I guess.
Yeah, and then if you do get people who are paying you, you have to like consistently
maintain
consistent. Otherwise, they'll just unsubscribe and then you lose your money.
Yeah. Okay, so come on, let's do Alani. Oh, we have a potential new client. This guy is very adamant that he wants to come in for a consultation.
To come in? Because I don't like people.
So I said to him, I said, I'm not trying to be funny, but it's best that you tell me what you want first. Because what if I charge you for your consultation and then you find out I can't actually do what you want done?
So he's willing to pay for the consultation. But what does he want? So he hasn't said. He just said he wants to.
I said, you don't want to show me anything?
He wants to date, yeah.
I mean, shit, I'm single.
You just wanna. It's not about the work, it's about you.
Imagine. Oh, that would be sexy.
Yeah, you're like, a bit creepy.
Ooh.
So you get stolen now, Iki.
I know, innit?
So you get stolen and killed.
So
he hasn't said what he wants, he just really wants a consultation.
Him and his friend. It's something they're being recommended by another client of mine.
Or maybe they just really confident in what you do.
Yeah, maybe. But that's not the point, because then I'm going to feel bad if you show me examples of what you're trying to do and I'm like, we can't do that.
Maybe he doesn't know.
Because do you want a refund then? Because you're not getting a refund, because I've told you to tell me what you wanted before we came to the consultation.
Or maybe he's not sure and he wants your advice.
I mean, either way, out of the consultation, he will get some form of, clarity and guidance.
Yeah.
So maybe it's okay, but I just hope I can do what he wants.
Yeah.
So that's that person. Claire, the baby leggings.
Oh yeah.
I've just quoted her yesterday.
Yeah.
Bring it in.
Come here.
That's a good hug.
I'm tiptoeing so
I
much.
I know.
I should be down here like this. I'm just like, look. I was like, this is comfortable today. I don't know what to have for lunch.
It's how to give hug lessons.
Mm-hmm.
First, you look at the person. Second, you tell your brain you want to hug that person. Then you step in, one step. Then you open your arms big. You go diagonal. You bring your bodies together. And then you squeeze. You put your chin on their chin. And you wrap your arms around as much as you can. And you hold firmly. And then you rock left and right. If you're short, you go on top of your tippy toes like me. If you're long like tack, you just relax. You let go. That should last for approximately
30 seconds minimum.
Yes, correct. Oh my gosh, I thoroughly enjoyed that. Did it hurt? No, it just felt relieving. No reason in particular, actually. It's just that I was sending something yesterday, and so that's when the lady said, "Do you do this often?" So then I was like, "Actually, I do it. Not often, but enough to
to be interested.
yeah, basically."
That makes sense. Lovely. Okay. So, I mean, in terms of sort of like what we will be looking to do for you, basically, we'll be getting you some prices sent out for us to the exporting side of the business. Is there anything coming in from overseas everything out.
The grain line, to my knowledge, grain line should only have one arrow, and the arrow should be facing the direction that it should be cutting. So in this case, it would be.
But what do you mean the direction is cutting? Usually I fold my fabric in half.
Yeah.
Press it.
No, I understand what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that in the case of if you had a fabric that actually has a direction.
Oh, I'm not used to those. You know that. That's why.
For example, like like a dressing gown where the furry side goes down, not up.
Yeah.
Then these arrows help you to know which way to cut it.
Yeah.
That's just what I've learned.
But
for you, making the smiles, the tears, my
Yes, Dieko.
day, making still don't enough money on payday, making
yeah. Doing van. Tell the people.
So Tack has been bothering me for so long to put up these shelves and anything else in the house. She doesn't even have a foil. So what I'm doing is I'm using
A nail.
a nail. That
Screw?
has
So a nail or a screw? It's a screw, that one, isn't it?
a screw. Because I'm using the ribbed edge to file down this hole because we don't have anything else.
I didn't think I would need a file, so excuse me.
Try this at home. The aim is the aim is when you put this in the wall, you want it to be as snug as possible.
Okay.
So to the point where you want to have to squeeze it in or maybe even hammer it in, which is why I bought the hammer.
Okay.
You don't want it to be too big because then what happens is this just sort of
Swings around
there, and then that's when your shelf will be like childish. Childish that. Childish that. Childish.
Okay.
Try and go like more like, yeah, go all the way in and then go around like this. Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, this is bending. Does it need to be getting inside? It's a straight one, aren't they? Go ahead, girl. I'll do the drilling, you do the hammering. Woo! This is sexy.
It's sexy, isn't it?
And I'm glad you put it higher as well. It's not quite flush to the thing, so I'm gonna follow with it. No.